everybody. Today I am doing a video on which is stronger, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan aka Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan 4. Okay, let's get into this. Now, at first glance, you might be thinking, well, Super, let's get into this. Let's be rational here. Dragon Ball GT is like non-canon, and therefore it doesn't really matter. I don't really care at this point, but what I do care about is figuring out which transformation is stronger. Now, the linchpin in this reasoning of mine is Gohan. In both in Dragon Ball GT, he never stopped training after he got his mystic power unlocked. In Dragon Ball Super, he did stop. Okay? Now, let's be rational about this. Gohan, currently in the series, is able to fight somewhat competently against his father, who has godly energy. He didn't fight against Super Saiyan 4 necessarily, but if you've seen one of my previous videos on what the multiplier is for Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan God and whatever else, which I was actually wrong in my calculations, by the way, but my calculation is that Super Saiyan Blue is a 4 trillion times multiplier. Since that video, I have actually learned that according to the GT Perfect files, there is also another description on Super Saiyan 4. That it is basically the peak of Saiyan power. It takes them to their prime, or something you'll see on screen, hopefully. So yeah, basically, using this, it's logical to assume that Super Saiyan 4 is not a multiplier at all. But rather a completely different thing altogether. But for basically this type of thing, we have to rationalize just how strong base Goku is. Okay? Like I pointed out before, Gohan was able to fight somewhat competently with his father. Whether or not Goku was holding back or not is unknown in Dragon Ball Super. But assuming that they were both going all out, this would put them on equal terms there. Whereas in Dragon Ball GT, Kid Goku, who is actually weaker than his adult form, logically speaking, was able to completely dominate a Mystic Super Saiyan 2 GT Gohan with baby possession, which actually makes him even stronger than he would be normally. And at the same time, he was also fighting against GT Super Saiyan baby Goten. Okay? So, using this, it's logical to assume that Gohan is nowhere near base Goku's level. Okay, so GT Goku in base form is stronger, logically speaking. How much stronger? Well, since Gohan has been training this entire time, I'm going to make a logical assumption and say that he got, let's say 100 times stronger since he fought Kid Buu. Or not Kid Buu, Super Buu. Okay? That's a low ball, because logically speaking, he probably got far more powerful than that. Actually, probably not, since base Goku at a bare minimum is probably around Super Saiyan 3 Goku level. But for a high ball, he's around Buhan. Although if he is around Buhan's level, that kind of does make sense. But at a base level. But we have no idea just how strong he really is in base form. Not to mention, GT Goku seems to get stronger at a much faster rate than Dragon Ball Super Goku. Likely due to him being transformed into a kid. Okay, So basically, using Gohan in Super and in GT kind of makes an argument for Super Saiyan 4 being the stronger transformation. And as we learned in GT, or not in GT, in Dragon Ball Super, the God Ki, the God Energy, is something that you can learn to sense if you got to a strong enough level. And in my mind, there is no doubt that GT Goku got to a level where he could have sensed God Energy if we saw somebody like Beerus in there. So like in a fight between Super Saiyan, there's also that Dragon Ball GT Goku does not drop his guard nearly as often as Dragon Ball Super Goku does. Dragon Ball Super Goku, a lot of his lesser moments have been because he has dropped his guard. Like when he got shot through the heart by Frieza, Sorbet. When he dropped his guard against Hit and basically got murdered, and when he got when he got hit by that bullet, which makes no freaking sense even if he did drop his guard, but whatever. Dragon Ball GT Goku has not dropped his guard during an actual fight, except for in that tournament at the beginning of the Super 17 arc, where he drops his guard to talk with Vegeta and a little boy knocks him out of the ring and rings him out. That is the only time within the actual series where he dropped his guard, and it wasn't even a fatal loss. At least as far as I can tell. He might have dropped his guard at some other point, but I kind of doubt it. So, like, Dragon Ball GT Goku doesn't even have the same weaknesses. The only real weakness that he has is that he can't control his energy the same way he could when he was an adult. So, like, he can't use things like instant transmission or properly control Super Saiyan 3. But, yeah. There's also that we've never seen base Goku go all out, like, ever, in GT. I don't even think we got to see Super Saiyan Goku go all out, although that could be argued otherwise. I don't even think we got to see Super Saiyan 3 go all out, as it got thrashed really quickly both times it was used in GT. Yeah, and we only saw Super Saiyan 2 for like a quick glance. So yeah, that was my theory. If you have a different opinion or logical deduction, please leave them in the comments down below, and please try to be respectful. I just like debating this type of stuff. I'm not saying that, oh, Dragon Ball Super is weak compared to GT, I'm just a Dragon Ball GT fanboy. I'm not. I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I'm perfectly aware that Dragon Ball has issues and it's not the perfect series. Anyone who would argue that anything is a perfect series seriously needs to get their heads out of their asses, because nothing is. Okay? Anyway, I might as well use this as an opportunity to also say a few things since I have a little bit of time on my hands. I know I said I got my external recorder and I can now record Wii U games and stuff like that. The problem is I need to buy a external disk drive for my laptop because my laptop does not have a disk drive. Okay? So Zelda games and Breath of the Wild are going to have to wait a little bit longer. I apologize for the inconvenience. But yeah, that's gonna have to wait at least a couple of months at the very least. Not to mention, I need to figure out a way for me to record live commentary. Yeah. And I'm also sorry for Shantae and Psychonauts being not uploaded as much as I want, as much as it probably should be. I have just been kind of swamped recently. Like, I have been trying to, honestly, I've been trying to play through every Zelda game this month, trying to, get prepared for Breath of the Wild, which, hopefully I can resist the temptation to do a blind Let's Play, although, let's be honest here, if I did do a blind Let's Play on that series, it'd probably be me running around not having any idea what I'm doing for most of the thing, and that would not be any fun. Not even in editing, okay? I've beaten all of the Zelda games, so might as well beat this one before I play it to keep up the tradition, I guess. I will also be, once I have the capability of doing so, I will Let's Play every Zelda game. Every Zelda game that is on the Wii U version, correction, because, I do not have any way of recording on my 3DS, or my GameCube. And the GameCube connector cord thingy doesn't work on the Wii U. So, yeah. I can't play. So, when I Let's Play the full Zelda series, keep in mind that there are some games that are gonna have to be taken out of the equation. Like, Link Between Worlds, Triforce Heroes, Four Swords Adventures, the original Four Swords. But I should be able to play through most of them. Okay, I should be able to play through Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, and I will be doing them in timeline order too. By the time I get to Ocarina of Time, when I start the Let's Play for Ocarina of Time, I will have a poll on my Facebook account for you guys to vote on which timeline I should Let's Play first, or in what order, or whatever it is. We'll see what kind of poll I have when we actually get to that point. But yeah, I also would like to wait until Breath of the Wild even has a timeline placement, a confirmed one, to even do Breath of the Wild, because, like I just said, I wanted to do them in timeline order. I mean, I could do them in the order of when they came out, but you know, that could be something that I want to do. Could do, but I would rather do them in timeline order for my Let's Play channel. Okay, we all good? Jimmy? I don't know. So yeah, I think that is all that I wanted to say in this video. I'm sorry for the boring content you're gonna have to watch in order to get my little in order for you guys to watch my video today. What I'm doing right now is I'm doing the add track feature on SHAREfactory on my PS4, and it doesn't work if I don't have some kind of thing going on while I talk, apparently. So, yep. So, yep, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Logically speaking, Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue, all because of Gohan. I can't record Wii U games or anything until I get a disc drive and ability to record live audio. I can't, I want to